What's up, guys? We are at Project Carriage. Say hello to Shem. There he is. He is about to pour a foundation for a new project that we have going up. This one we actually have a client for it already on. So they're super excited to get going. The sun is out, as you can see. We're looking forward to some warm weather because we've been hammered by this rain over and over again. And that, of course, slows you down when you're in the beginning stages of putting in a foundation because you're digging and you're setting footers and rebar and you need the ground to be dry. So just thought I'd give you a quick shot of this project and show you what it looks like right now before they put the concrete in the ground in about 30 minutes and some cool drone shots. So check it out. Got our pump truck right here, that little concrete pump. It's got this hose attached to it, so the cement truck will come and park right here and it'll dump into that pump and they'll pump all this concrete down here through the hose into the footers. Alright, so check it out. I'm standing right here and obviously the grade's not correct, but front door of the house will end up being right here on this side. So this is kind of like the foyer right here and the staircase will go up. And this is the main dividing wall between the house and the garage over here. This is going to be a 3-car garage, nice and big, wide and deep. So all of this is garage for the most part. We've got a little bit of house right here, some closets and things, and then an entry into the house right there. You can see all this dirt is mounded up real tall. It's actually taller than it will be at the end. So all this dirt they dug out of here, they had to put somewhere, so they stuck it up there for now, made these big mounds, and then these will get backfilled behind the walls once the walls are in. So you can see all this rebar here. The wood is the actual form for the foundation, and the concrete will be filled right up to the top of those wood forms. And there's kind of two systems in here right now. You have the rebar that's flat on the ground. That's for the footings themselves, and the footings are what hold the entire house up. So you've got all these, the footing is I think about 30 inches wide and it has a certain depth as well, and that's based on some engineering that's done based on the house and the height and the weight and all that fun stuff. And then all these vertical rebars right here are what go up inside of the wall. They come out of the foundation, and then once this is all cement, after probably 2-3 hours today, these rebars right here will be part of the cement, and then they'll take these big forms. It's like 2 big pieces of bread sandwiching in this rebar, and then they put even more rebar up to the full height of the wall, and then they connect them all to these, so you've got rebar that goes straight down into the foundations and it locks it all together really strong. And that's how you build foundations. Even in certain parts we have piers dug, which is just basically a big hole that you fill up with even more concrete. Sometimes they do that just for extra added strength, or if the dirt is a little soft in a certain spot, they'll just keep digging down until they hit real hard dirt, and then they'll stop and just fill it up with cement. So you've got like this little footing that goes down for the kind of like a post for the foundation to stand on. You guys can see over here that we hit bedrock in this corner right here. It's a little tough to see, but that's all rock right there. So they had to go in there with the machines and dig all that out. You can see a little bit different color material here on the floor. This is all bedrock right here. So this is good because this part of the foundation of the house is literally going to be sitting on bedrock, which is obviously super, super strong. So we're going to get some concrete in this sucker today. And then after that, we form the walls, tie all the rebar, and then we fill the walls with concrete. So stay tuned. I'm going to give you another little video when we get to the forming of the walls, so you can see what that looks like and how we essentially build a basement for a new house. See you on the next one. Hey guys, check it out. We are at our next project. Well, we've touched on this one maybe a little bit before. This is on Peachtree Dunwoody Road. This is a buckhead lot. We actually bought, hey, what's up, Shem? We bought this lot to knock down the old house. It used to be back there, and we've already done that. This is kind of a long, narrow lot, so there's a lot of room in the backyard to potentially put a pool or put a cool house. So this was an interesting lot, and I'll show you guys. This lot is really long and really narrow. Because it's on a corner lot, you have kind of two front yards. There's the front obviously on the street, and then there's this side street. So you have what that means for us for building is that you have a setback that's deeper than normal, right? So the setback comes in on the side more, and you can build less house there. So this was a bit of a challenge to design a house around this, because if we wanted to push the setback out, we'd have to get a variance from the city, and those take a long time. It's the city of Atlanta, they're not exactly fast. So we actually designed a house that's going to fit inside of the existing buildable line. So it's kind of a long, narrow house, but it's designed in a way where it's really thoughtful and spacious, and the layout works perfectly with the garage here in the front, kind of where I'm standing. It'll be a side entry garage. So you'll drive down the driveway, kind of where Shem's truck is, and then you'll come into the garage through the side, and it uses the space of the lot really well. So it's going to be an interesting project. We're still waiting on the permit because they're fighting us on trees. City of Atlanta does not like you to cut down trees, especially if they're in the setback. They don't even allow it. So we're still waiting on the permit, but we hope to get started on this one soon. So stay tuned, more to come. This is going to be it's going to be a nice price on this house, Buckhead house. We're going to set it up with a pool and everything. So it's going to be pretty cool. Stay tuned.